The fact is that a man who wants to act virtuously in every way necessarily comes to grief among so many who are not virtuous. Machiavelli acknowledges the challenges faced by those who strive to act virtuously in a world where many others do not, implying that such individuals may face difficulties. The lion cannot protect himself from traps, and the fox cannot defend himself from wolves. One must therefore be a fox to recognize traps and a lion to frighten wolves. Machiavelli uses this metaphor to suggest that effective leadership requires both cunning and strength, knowing when to be strategic like a fox and when to be forceful like a lion. One change always leaves the way open for the establishment of others. This quote suggests that change creates opportunities for further change, emphasizing the dynamic nature of power and influence. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both, Machiavelli suggests. In leadership, fear may be a more effective tool for maintaining control and authority compared to love or affection. Men should either be treated generously or destroyed because they take revenge for slight injuries, while for heavy ones, they cannot. Machiavelli advises rulers to avoid causing minor harm, as it may provoke retaliation. It's better to be consistently kind or take decisive action rather than risk creating enemies through minor offenses. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Machiavelli emphasizes the importance of acting decisively and promptly, contrasting the wisdom of immediate action with the foolishness of procrastination. The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. Machiavelli suggests that a ruler's competence can be judged by the quality of his advisors and associates, highlighting the importance of surrounding oneself with capable individuals. Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception. Machiavelli advocates for strategic thinking and the use of cunning to achieve goals without unnecessary conflict or confrontation. Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times. Machiavelli stresses the importance of adaptability and flexibility in behavior to maintain success, implying that strategies should evolve with changing circumstances. It is better to be impetuous than circumspect, because fortune is a woman, and if she is to be submissive, it is necessary to beat and coerce her. Machiavelli advises taking bold action rather than being overly cautious, using the metaphor of fortune as a woman who must be dominated rather than approached with caution. Men in general judge more by the sense of sight than by the sense of touch, because everyone can see, but few can test by feeling. Machiavelli suggests that people are more easily deceived by appearances than by tangible evidence, highlighting the importance of perception in influencing opinions. The promise given was a necessity of the past. The word broken is a necessity of the present. This quote implies that breaking promises may sometimes be necessary for current circumstances, contrasting with the importance of keeping promises in the past. Since love and fear can hardly exist together, if we must choose between them, it is far safer to be feared than loved. Machiavelli argues that it is more advantageous for a leader to be feared than loved, as fear ensures obedience while love may lead to vulnerability. There is no other way to guard yourself against flattery than by making men understand that telling you the truth will not offend you. Machiavelli advises leaders to encourage honesty by ensuring that others feel comfortable sharing the truth without fear of reprisal. The greatest good you can do for another is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. Machiavelli suggests that empowering others to recognize and utilize their own strengths is more beneficial than simply providing material wealth. Men rise from one ambition to another. First, they seek to secure themselves against attack, and then they attack others. This quote highlights the cycle of ambition, where individuals initially focus on self-preservation before seeking to dominate others. The crowd always is taken by appearances, and the world consists chiefly of the vulgar. Machiavelli implies that the majority of people are easily swayed by superficial appearances rather than deeper qualities. The more sand has escaped from the hourglass of our life, the clearer we should see through it. This metaphor suggests that as time passes, individuals should gain greater clarity and wisdom about life and its realities. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. Machiavelli emphasizes the importance of strong leadership and effective communication in securing obedience from others. Whoever conquers a free town and does not demolish it commits a great error and may expect to be ruined himself. This quote advises rulers to eliminate potential threats completely, rather than leaving them intact, as they may pose a risk in the future.